This is the top 5 God of War theories of 2021. And stay tuned to the very end to find out how you can get your YouTube channel mentioned on my very next video. So 2021 is coming to an end very soon, and there have been a ton of God of War theories that came out this year that are just mind-blowing and make a ton of sense by some great God of War YouTubers that are mind-blowing in their own right. We are talking Captain Cuba, we're talking John Ford, dafookas, xevnir, and Claus Harsha, just to name a few. And we're going to be taking a look at their top God of War theory videos of this year, 2021. And yes, all the links to their videos will be in the description right down below. So first up on this list, we're going to be starting with probably the top God of War YouTuber on the platform, being Captain Cuba, and his theory about why Magni did not come back to life. Okay, this video came out about 2 days before 2021, but close enough for me, and I really like this one. So Captain Cuba explains the mystery around Magni's death. So for the God of War fans who are not completely obsessed with God of War, this may not have even crossed your mind. But Captain Cuba, the captain of God of War theories, actually noticed something pretty cool. So right after the boss fight with Magni and Modi, Atreus actually noticed something pretty cool. He noticed Magni did not come back to life. Mimir helps explain this by saying the Aesir have their own way to Valhalla without a Valkyrie escort, or having to wait at the gates of Helheim. So pretty good thing, because the Valkyries are actually held captive by Odin at this point. Captain Cuba further explains that the Aesir could be holding some type of magical relic or item that actually helps them come back to life after they have died in battle, so they can seek Valhalla for themselves. But why did this not work for Magni after Kratos smashes the Leviathan axe through his face after we fight him? Well, nothing at this time has been revealed by Sony Santa Monica, so we have to wait till God of War Ragnarok comes out and hits shelves, hopefully sooner than later. And to hear Captain Cuba's full theory on the matter, hit the link in the description down below if you are curious. So next up on this top 5 God of War theories video of 2021, we actually have John Ford with his video titled Angry Boda Blew the Horn. So yes, this is actually a very common theory ever since the PlayStation Showcase where the God of War Ragnarok trailer came out. And like John Ford says in his video, it was not Cory Barlog who blew the horn, it was not Eric Williams who blew the horn, and it wasn't your mother who blew the horn, even though I've heard it's a pretty high possibility. So on a more serious note, John Ford has a very good point to make. The person who blew the horn in God of War has to have some very specific capabilities. So first off, they have to know the ancient language of the Jotun. Second, they cannot be associated with the Aesir at all. In God of War 2018, Mimir actually mixes up his words when talking to Jormungander the first time, and it didn't go so well. And since we hear the horn blown when we were taking Atreus to see Freya when he became sick, we don't hear anything, we don't feel anything, and there was no damage in Midgard. So we can safely assume that the person who blew the horn was a Jotun or a friend of the Jotun. So who could this be? Who blew the horn in God of War? Like said before, many people believe that Angry Boda blew the horn after the God of War Ragnarok trailer came out, which makes complete sense. So she may know the ancient language that Jormungander knows as well. And Jormungander more than likely would not attack a fellow Jotun, at least if he isn't pissed at you. So check out the rest of John Ford's theory, it's very good. Next up on the top 5 God of War theories of 2021, we have a video by dafookas titled Who is the Eagle?, referring to the eagle that we see in Helheim in God of War 2018. So dafookas created this video and is very different among the God of War theory videos that are out there, which really sucks you in the best way. Giggity? Giggity. So in this video, there is a little bit of digging into Norse mythology, which I'm all about. And this video explains exactly who it could be. And it makes complete sense. A giant eagle who sits at the end of heaven. From its wings, the wind blows over all men. So who is this eagle in Helheim? What race does it belong to? Aesir, Jotun, Vanir, or something completely different? You'll have to watch this video to find out for yourself. Coming up next on the top 5 God of War theory videos of 2021 is from the God of War YouTuber xevnir, which I just call him X because I constantly mispronounce his name, with a video called What Happened to Jormungander. So X actually noticed something very cool in the God of War Ragnarok trailer. Jormungander didn't show up. So this is pretty significant since Jormungander plays a huge role in Norse mythology and in the God of War series, where he is supposed to be the one to take out Thor during Ragnarok. So X goes into the time travel predicament that Jormungander finds himself in, which is Jormungander is actually sent back through splinters of the world tree Yggdrasil from the Battle of Ragnarok, where he shows up in Midgard just randomly one day, where we find him in God of War 2018. X goes further into this theory, explaining how the Jormungander that we know of right now actually isn't quite born yet, because the Jormungander that we know is from the future, and possibly how and why Jormungander is created. So if you're interested, please check out his full theory video. So next up on the top 5 God of War Ragnarok theories of 2021, we have Claus Harsha with a video titled, "What Happened to the Bifrost in God of War Ragnarok?" So this is a great observation by a very good God of War YouTuber. So during the God of War Ragnarok trailer, we get a glimpse of what to expect in God of War Ragnarok. And Claus Harsha noticed something very important that was missing: the Bifrost. So the Bifrost, to put it very simply, is the travel key that Kratos and Atreus have to use to move between the realms, as in move from one realm to the next. And Claus Harsha goes over the entire thing in his video. So this is a very important item in this universe. So why does Kratos not have this very powerful item that lets him travel from realm to realm? Did Kratos lose the Bifrost? Was it stolen from him? Does he no longer want it to protect him and Atreus from further damage or harm? You'll have to check out Claus Harsha's videos to find out the answers. So I have a bonus theory for you, and it is by Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie. Just kidding, it's for me, but wouldn't that be some cool? So what is my favorite God of War Ragnarok theory that I came up with in 2021? This one. Yes, my favorite God of War Ragnarok theory that I came up with in 2021 is Odin will torture Atreus. Okay, it's a lot less tragic than it appears and sounds, but is one of my most controversial theories. So I think the Aesir will capture Atreus and bring him back to Asgard for a while. While he is there, the Aesir will break Atreus' spirit and bend his mind. Odin the Allfather will turn Atreus against his father Kratos, and this is where Atreus will take on the God of Mischief persona, Loki. To find out everything about my theory, check out the video in the description right down below. So I want to thank you all for spending your precious time with me today, and if you did enjoy yourself here, please leave a like, think about subscribing, and share this video out so others can enjoy as well. So now, on to how to get your channel name mentioned in my very next video. So, in the comments down below, leave the hashtag static right next to your favorite God of War theory. And if you're publicly subscribed to me, your name will be much bigger. All comments have to be submitted before I start editing my next video, so TikTok.